okay, is this about the baby or is this about you? Do you not want to do things this way? And my skirt is soaked through. And I'm like, did my water just break? Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Aurelia Michael Holmgren here, and this is my 38-week pregnancy vlog. As of today, I am 39 weeks and 1 day. Somebody asked me how I feel. There's a lot of mixed emotions, and I think my list will make that clear as to why. But overall, I'm excited, and I know whatever is supposed to happen, however it's going to happen, is exactly what it's supposed to be, and I'm just trusting in that. So here's what's been going on since last week. Last Saturday, I think, was my last yoga class. I almost went to take class this morning. Technically, I still could. I'm thinking about it. But I had a really good yoga class. The class just, it's so funny because I did not like this teacher at first. So when you think about yoga teachers, you think about like they're zen and they're calm and they talk like this. And one of my yoga teachers is very much like that. And she's a doula. This teacher is from New York. So she's very like, everything sounds like a demand. But she even said that last week. She's like, I sound like I'm demanding, but literally you can lay there the whole time, go get coffee, get a bagel. I don't care. But she just talks with such like, kind of like Brooklyn strength. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it was a little hard to adapt to at first, but she means well so much. And so I might go take her today. I only got to pay $6 to finish up my class pass. I need to cancel my class pass this week. But I had a really fun time last week in class. I was actually the oldest one in terms of how far along the baby is. I might be the oldest one too, but in terms of how far along I am, and I remember the days of being 10 weeks and being like, oh my gosh, I'm the baby in here, everyone's gonna leave, and now I'm the one. I mentioned this last week, but I wanted to change my induction date. All right, yeah, we were here for the second to last OB appointment. I'm a little bummed because we don't have my nurse or my OB. Oh, who are these people? What side of the hospital am I on? What is this? And then there's stuff on the table. I don't like stuff on the table. Well, I don't know what it is. So I messaged my OB's assistants because she was out of town on Wednesday, and that's why her and I didn't meet to talk about it in person. I guess she was also out of town Friday. So she sent me a message Saturday night, maybe like 11 at night, and, you know, respectfully said, I disagree, like here are the risks, that we can encounter waiting 3 more days. But if you would like me to still schedule that, I will. But if you want to wait and let's talk on Wednesday, we can do that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll have my mom there as well for her support. Because I think what my doula was kind of saying was like, well, if you're going to wait 40 in 3 days, you either might as well just stick to the 40 or go to the 41, because that in between 3 days later could still be the same situation and we'll be right back where we were, just for you to kind of say like, oh, you did 3 more days. And there is risk. So they're both saying the same thing. They're just both not telling me what they think I should do. And normally I'm pretty decisive, but I had a good chat with my friend Chanel, and we were talking about like, okay, is this about the baby or is this about you? Do you not want to do things this way? Or do you think that this could harm the baby? Or is it just about, what your ego says? Hold on, my dog is coming. I can hear him. Hi, good morning. All right, let's try to continue this. Maybe Pepper's onto something because he was so needy for the last 30 minutes. He was on me. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he knows baby girl's coming. But I think what I was talking about was I was talking to my friend Chanel, and she was asking me like, so do you feel like this whole induction thing, like, what are you so afraid of? Is it the amount of time you will be there? Are you afraid that it'll lead to the C-section? Do you just not like hospitals? I'm like, all of the above. And then we were just kind of talking about, okay, so am I making this about me? What's best for just me, or what's best for me and baby? And so I have some thinking to do, but also a lot of prayer. I'm going to be heavy on the prayer side this week than probably normal, just for clarity, for guidance, for support. And maybe we never have to cross that bridge, but I can't agonize myself every day thinking about it. Oh, y'all, I don't know if I'm going to do another nesting video. Because not that I don't believe in the nesting thing, but for all my Virgos out there, like I organize and clean and do all the things all the time. But I have been in my cooking bag. So my mother-in-law got me this book, The 100 Postpartum Meals. I don't know. I'll put it right here. 100 something about 100 meals. And I've never considered freezing meals. We don't do that here. We cook every single meal. We basically cook for like the day or like 3 or 4 days. So freezing was not a thing, but I just know it's the way to go. I know Adam as much as he says like, oh, I'll cook all 3 meals for you every single day. I'm like, there's going to be days where you're tired. There's going to be days where you have to go to work. There's going to be days where you're just not going to want to cook. And my parents don't cook like that. So I thought it was just best to have something that they could always just pop in the freezer, out the freezer for me. So I have been making so much food. And I think I will do something just because I can't even think of all the things I've made so far. I know I made ironclad beef stew. I made this really good like maple pistachio loaf. I made these cinnamon apple muffins. I made shredded chicken. I made lasagna. Like I have been in the kitchen, and I'm not that I can't cook. It's just not my like, it's not my love language, and it's definitely not something I'm like excited to do. Like, oh, I can't wait to cook, but kind of been excited now. So the last thing I have to make to freeze is white bean chili something today. I just couldn't cut another thing yesterday. I was tired, and it gets the kitchen disgusting. I totally understand why people don't want to do this all the time. So we went for Thanksgiving. We went to my girl. Well, first I went to watch the Thanksgiving Day parade, which is just, the whole holiday is still like a hot, controversial mess. The parade was mid if you watched it. And but I always go to her house, and usually it's a party, but it was just me. So we did that in the morning, and then my girl Kina always has a Friendsgiving, and we had it at her friend's house. And at the end of the night, I get up, and my skirt is soaked through. And I'm like, did my water just break? And the weirdest thing is like, can your water break without you feeling anything? Was the trickle so slow that I didn't even notice? But I kept smelling it and being like, this smells like pool water. And I know what I've read is that it's not supposed to smell like anything. So we finally concluded that where I was sitting, the kids had been sitting after they got out of the pool. Just happened to be exactly where I was sitting. So I was like, okay. And Adam was low-key freaking out. It was hilarious, but complete false alarm, not a contraction in sight. So we were good. Something I noticed this week that makes me awkward is baby love bombing. So I'm assuming if you're watching this, you know what love bombing is. It's when someone's like, "Oh my God, I love you. You're amazing. You're this, you're that," and they just bomb you with all that love. I get really weird when people do that about her. Like, "Ooh, can't wait to meet my niece. Ooh, auntie can't. Ooh, uncle." I get like, I don't know what to say. Sometimes I don't say anything. I don't know. It's just who I am. I'm not a love bomber. Like, especially if I'm talking about something totally different and somehow you relate it to her or you, or I get awkward and I want no parts of it. My parents are here, which is probably the best part of the week. They got in safe and sound. They left one bag at LAX, so they had to go back to LAX yesterday morning to pick it up. They told me 3 bags. I saw 3 bags. They didn't realize they meant 3 silver bags and 1 other bag. So they had to make their trip back that way. But then they were able to come over. My mom came with me to get my hair did. I decided not to do my normal like design because head will be on the pillow and getting all messed up and stuff. So just nice and cute and down. My dog is so needy today. I don't know what's going on. Yes. Come here. Oh, he is needy today. Say hello to the needy. Hello, my name is Pepper. I'm so needy today. I'm so needy today. But overall, I'm happy they're here. My mom came with me to get my hair done. She liked the vibe of the place. My loctician's out of town, and I didn't want a chance waiting until the 3rd. So we got her done. And I'm just excited for this week. As I mentioned, with everything with the induction stuff, it's kind of putting a little bit damper on the mood, but just trying to stay hopeful. I'm doing all the things that they claim you should do, eating the dates, curb walking. If you don't know what curb walking is, look it up. It's foolish, but we were outside doing it, okay? Nip stimulation, like all just the perennial massaging, all the things that they recommend, minus like acupuncture, because I've never had that before. So I was like, I don't know if I want to start that now, but we'll see. But I'm excited. Hopefully there won't be a 39-week video, because that'll hopefully be she's out video. But if not, I'll see y'all in a few days. I've got some nesting videos coming out all the way through mid-January, so there'll be some content regardless of when I start posting. And I'm excited. I created a postpartum adventure list, so it's like documentaries, TV shows I want to watch or rewatch. So if you have shows, movies, documentaries that you suggest, send them my way. Drop them in the comments. Help me and the people out. I have not seen Wicked yet. Don't judge me. I haven't seen the first one yet, so we're clear. So you put the first one down, and then at some point maybe I'll see the second, but it's on my list. All right, y'all. Thanks for rocking with me. I only have one hand right now to go like, comment, share, subscribe. You gotta like, comment, share, subscribe. Don't make your girl beg. And as your favorite 40-year-old says on her channel, age does not define your timeline. You do. Peace.